1,000-pound sisters Tammy Slaton's relationship with Andrea's raising red flags. Is she getting played? 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton has been working towards a new life for years on the show, but now that she's got her weight at a manageable number, her relationship with her new girlfriend Andrea may be a bigger problem. Tammy, who's spent years working toward the weight loss goals she finally achieved on 1,000-pound sisters season 7, has finally found herself in a relationship that appears to be happy for her. While she's dated on the show and even married Caleb Willingham, things have been tough. With Tammy introducing Andrea this season, it seemed change was in the air. Tammy's admission during the 1,000-pound sisters season 6 finale that she was attracted to and interested in romantic relationships with women hadn't been entirely shocking. But knowing she felt comfortable enough to bring a girlfriend into the mix was a huge step forward. Tammy's introduced Andrea to her family and the world this season, but it's clear that there's something a bit off about their relationship the longer Andrea is a part of 1,000-pound sisters. While the couple are still together outside of the show, it's possible some major red flags could push Tammy to change everything about her life. Tammy's had relationship trouble in the past. She's had difficult partners. While 1,000-pound sisters has never been a show that focuses intently on Tammy's romantic relationships, they've been a part of her story. Tammy's relationship with Jerry Sykes, which viewers saw throughout 1,000-pound sisters season 2 and 3, was a tough time in her life. Tammy met Jerry in a BBW chat room in 2020, but it was ultimately revealed that he was married with children, which led to his and Tammy's breakup. After Jerry, Tammy connected with another man in BBW communities named Philip Redmond. The relationship was troubling for the Slaton family, as Philip wasn't concerned with Tammy's health. While Philip and Tammy's relationship didn't last long, it was something that 1,000-pound sisters fans noticed and struggled with, as Tammy seemed to feel her need to be loved and her need to be healthy were in competition. The pair split sometime before 2022, when Tammy met Caleb in a rehabilitation center. The couple met and quickly fell for one another, getting married and reportedly splitting before Caleb's death in July 2023. With so many relationships documented on 1,000-pound sisters, even after Tammy's admission about her sexuality, viewers have been struggling to accept Andrea as someone positive in Tammy's life. Tammy's in her first public relationship with a woman. Andrea is a new part of her story. Although the story of Tammy's coming out has been a multi-step process, it's clear it's something that means a lot to her as she's worked through her own feelings about her romantic life. She's shared she's pansexual in the past, and after finally getting through some of the scariest moments of her weight loss journey, Tammy met Andrea on a dating app and started to chat. The couple quickly met up and realized they wanted to be together, and Tammy knew she had to introduce Andrea to her family and viewers. As her first girlfriend, Andrea's on the show often. Tammy could be getting played by Andrea. Her girlfriend may not be genuine. Although it's been fairly light-hearted between Tammy and Andrea on 1,000-pound sisters, there's a lot more to Tammy's girlfriend than anticipated. While both Tammy and Andrea seem happy in their relationship, Andrea's difficult background includes criminal charges that viewers have been stunned by. On top of her past behavior, Andrea often appears to be strange or uncomfortable on camera. While that may be a byproduct of being on reality TV for the first time, it comes off like a red flag. Andrea may not be the right fit for Tammy, who's just finally getting to know herself on 1,000-pound sisters. 1,000 lb sisters, Tammy Slaton explores a potential new career. Could it be bad for the show? 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton is more than just a reality television star, and she's thinking of expanding her career empire. The 37-year-old single mother of two has been a content creator and social media influencer since long before the show's premiere in 2020. Back then, she weighed over 400 pounds. Desperate to be healthy enough to have children, she had bariatric surgery and quickly shed 125 pounds. She was able to make her dream of motherhood come true, going on to have 2 healthy sons with her then-husband, Michael Halterman. Amy has been a content creator, television star, and social media influencer for many years, but she's considering adding a new job title to her professional resume. Amy has changed in many ways since the show's premiere in 2020, and it's about more than just losing weight. The 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7 star has grown a lot as a person and as a mother, and now she's growing in her professional life as well. Amy recently discovered a talent that she could monetize, and she's considering doing just that. Read on to learn more about Amy's potential new job. Amy's incredible weight loss journey changed her life. She went from 408 pounds to 281 pounds. After learning that she weighed over 400 pounds during the premiere episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy was devastated. She knew she had gained weight, but she was surprised by just how much. She was crushed, breaking down into tears. Thankfully, Amy's not the type of person who stays down long. She used her disappointment to motivate her to change her life. She had bariatric surgery, and went on to quickly lose an incredible 125 pounds. This brought her weight down from 408 to 281, which was an impressive feat that inspired fans. Despite the stunning success, Amy wasn't done losing weight yet. When the reality television star and social media influencer stepped on the scale during 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6, the scale read 237 pounds. When all was said and done, Amy lost a shocking 169 pounds. It was an amazing feat of willpower and proof that Amy was unstoppable. Her achievement is incredible, but she has more work to do. Losing so much weight left Amy with loose excess skin that she wanted to have surgically removed, but her doctor wanted her to lose another 30 pounds first. Amy's been through so many changes lately. Some good, some not so good. After giving birth to her sons, Amy and their father, Michael, announced their divorce in 2022 after 4 years of marriage. After several failed relationship attempts, the 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star seems to have met someone special. She's been dating Brian Scott Levorn, and she seems happy. During a recent episode, Brian got down on one knee at a pop-up Halloween haunted house and proposed to Amy, who said yes. They planned to marry at a haunted old insane asylum, despite protestations from the other Slatons. While feeding zoo animals through the car window, Amy was bitten by a camel. Though Amy has a lot to be happy about, she's had some bad luck lately too. During an episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, Amy and Brian took her sons to a safari park across the border in Tennessee. While feeding zoo animals through the car window, Amy was bitten by a camel. When the police were called to the scene, they found some marijuana in Brian's car. While Amy claims to have a medical marijuana prescription in Kentucky, they were in Tennessee, where her card doesn't protect her. Both Amy and Brian were arrested. Amy's been sharing her art. She may have accidentally discovered her new calling. Amy has developed a real appreciation for art over the years, and she's been sharing more of her work on Instagram. The 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star has always had a creative streak, and she's really started leaning into it. It all started in March, when Amy posted an Instagram photo of a small dinosaur head statue she crafted with her own hands. "Yes, I did that," reads Amy's proud quote. Art dump is a term used to describe the process of sharing a large collection of artwork, often in a single post or update. Amy recently shared a large swathe of her personal artwork during an art dump on Instagram. The post features Amy defining the term while showing at least a dozen pieces of art. Art dump is a term used to describe the process of sharing a large collection of artwork, often in a single post or update, Amy explains. Several people in the comment section ask about buying her work, and the 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star responds and says she may open a store. Amy also shared a piece of resin art that she made for her cousin, Katie Slaton, on Instagram. The Slatons are a close-knit family, so Amy is part of a big community. They may get on each other's nerves, but they love each other. That's why news that Katie had stage 4 cancer shook the Slaton family deeply. It makes sense that Amy would want to make art as an outlet for her love for her cousin. Will Amy start a new career? "I'm thinking of opening a shop." Recently, Amy shared a sneak peek at her current piece of art in progress on Instagram. The image features an array of pink feathers, and it looks very dramatic. In the comment section, several people asked Amy about the possibility of buying her work. Amy responded, saying, "This one for my friend, but I'm thinking of opening a shop because a lot of people been requesting to buy too." The 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star seems to really have found a deep love for art and is excited to explore her creative side. Whether or not she sells her work, Amy has struggled with mental health, so it's great for her to find an outlet. Her creative efforts are interesting. 1,000-Pound Sisters Tammy Slaton's deserves a villain edit. Her positive edit could be damage control. Tammy Slaton may be stepping into the spotlight as the unlikely hero of 1,000-Pound Sisters, but her dramatic transformation masks a history that's far more complicated. 5 years ago, Tammy weighed over 700 pounds and was immobile due to her obesity. Tammy struggled with basic tasks such as going to the market or caring for herself. Despite her terrible quality of life, Tammy refused to commit to her diet and fitness goals. Instead of losing weight, the 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star got even heavier, and went on to weigh 725 pounds at her heaviest. When a health scare landed Tammy in the hospital, doctors had to put her in a week-long medically induced coma. It turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to Tammy. Tammy joined a rehab center where she improved her lifestyle and underwent a bariatric procedure in 2022. The surgery helped Tammy get in shape and lose over 500 pounds in the last 3 years. Tammy has become half her original size, and with that, she seems to have shed her 1,000-Pound Sisters villain tag as well, passing the mantle to Amy Slaton. Tammy's getting a positive edit. Tammy's Season 7 comeback is her most empowering yet. Tammy is receiving a refreshingly positive edit in 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, and it reflects just how far she has come. After years of setbacks, hospitalizations, and emotional struggles, this season highlights Tammy's transformation both physically and emotionally. She now weighs around 238 pounds, an achievement many viewers never thought possible. Rather than portraying her as combative or resistant, the show now presents a more grounded and self-aware Tammy. Her determination and growth are front and center, making her journey an inspiring example of real change and long-awaited progress. Tammy's storyline now focuses on the real-life effects and victories of her dramatic weight loss. Season 7 features her undergoing skin removal surgery, a procedure she once feared she would never qualify for. The show captures the emotional and physical demands of recovery while celebrating her strength. Tammy has become more mobile, more engaged, and noticeably more confident. She shares joyful moments with Amy's children, something that fans have praised widely. Her kindness, often overshadowed by past frustrations, is shining through more clearly. This transformation shows that Tammy is embracing a better version of herself every single day. This season does not ignore Tammy's struggles but frames them as stepping stones toward growth. Her interactions with family are more thoughtful, and her communication shows emotional maturity. Her relationships with Amy and Misty Slaton have grown stronger as they support each other's progress. Tammy has also made changes to her routine, focusing on mental well-being as much as physical health. Fans across social media have responded with support, calling her journey one of the most impressive in reality television. Season 7 stands as a major turning point for Tammy, showing real progress and lasting hope for the future. Tammy has her trouble spots. Has Tammy really changed, or is 1,000-Pound Sisters rewriting her story? While TLC's Tammy's progress is undeniable, some fans argue that a glowing edit ignores years of harmful behavior. Tammy was often verbally abusive toward her family, especially Amy, who sacrificed her own well-being to help her sister. Viewers witnessed Tammy lash out at caregivers, refuse medical advice, and resist support even when it endangered her life. Critics believe glossing over this history creates a false narrative. They feel the show is attempting to rewrite her past instead of holding her accountable for the pain she caused those closest to her during her most volatile moments. Many longtime viewers feel that the positive portrayal ignores the emotional labor her family endured. Amy, Chris, and Misty consistently offered Tammy help, only to be met with hostility, insults, and manipulation. While growth is possible, some fans believe Tammy has yet to truly apologize or acknowledge how much she relied on others while giving very little in return. By focusing solely on her weight loss and newfound positivity, the show risks erasing the reality of those tense, damaging relationships. Critics worry this edit sends the wrong message about accountability and personal responsibility in reality TV. There is also concern that the show's softer portrayal may be driven more by narrative convenience than genuine change. With weight loss surgery complete and a more optimistic outlook, Tammy fits better into a redemptive storyline, which is more appealing to viewers. However, this shift feels premature. The question remains if Tammy has truly transformed or if the edit is simply trying to reframe her image. Until Tammy shows consistent, long-term accountability in her behavior, it is too early to forget the past and reward her with glowing praise. Are producers trying to do damage control? Is 1,000-Pound Sisters rewriting Tammy's past for a happier ending? 1,000-Pound Sisters producers may be giving Tammy Slaton a redemption arc in Season 7 as a form of damage control. Over the years, Tammy was portrayed as combative, ungrateful, and emotionally abusive, which earned her significant backlash from viewers. Now, with her weight loss and improved health, the show seems eager to highlight her growth while downplaying the chaos she caused in earlier seasons. By focusing on her success, producers may be trying to reshape her image to attract a broader audience and maintain interest in the series as her storyline evolves. Reality TV loves a good comeback story, and Tammy Slaton's huge weight loss is a perfect chance to show her as an inspiring person. But this new, softer version of her might be more about strategy than real change. The show seems to skip over her past mistakes, like how she treated her sister Amy badly and refused help when she needed it. The show risks changing the story just to make it more positive. However, 1,000-Pound Sisters fans who have followed Tammy through her hardest times won't forget so easily. Signs Tammy Slaton's 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 positive edit is undeserving. She still has red flags. Tammy Slaton, a leading cast member of 1,000-Pound Sisters, has lost a significant amount of weight, but she still has a lot of progress to make in order to live a healthy and fulfilling life. In 2020, she weighed nearly 700 pounds and was unable to perform many tasks independently, relying on her loved ones for support with daily activities such as getting out of bed or going shopping. Tammy's lack of independence also caused her a great deal of stress, leading to frequent arguments with her family members, particularly her sister, Amy Slaton. Tammy has historically been problematic and ornery. Tammy vents her frustrations on others. While Tammy has made significant improvements in her physical condition, there are still several issues holding her back from truly transforming herself. One of the main issues is her problematic short temper, which has impeded her growth and development. Her ornery nature has caused issues with her family, which she has yet to resolve. Tammy's feud with Amanda Halterman is well documented on the show, with one scene showing Amanda asking Tammy to talk to her in an attempt to mend their issues. However, Tammy shut Amanda down and walked off, worsening their problems even further. Amanda isn't the only person Tammy has had a disagreement with over the last few years. She has also had frequent outbursts towards her family members, particularly her siblings, Chris Combs and Amy. Despite knowing that they only wanted the best for her, she would yell at them and end conversations abruptly. Tammy had also shown hostility towards her pregnant sister, Amy, accusing her of abandoning her instead of understanding her situation. While Tammy may be portrayed positively in 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, she has made minimal efforts to improve her problematic public image. Tammy refuses to get her license. Tammy is unwilling to embrace complete independence. Tammy's lack of motivation to achieve full independence is a reason why she shouldn't receive a positive portrayal on the show. Although she has achieved weight loss and successfully maintained it after undergoing surgery, her inability to fulfill her other functional needs is concerning. For instance, she has yet to obtain her driver's license, a task she should have completed soon after losing weight. Unfortunately, she has continuously postponed this important milestone and still relies on others to provide transportation, as she did prior to her weight loss. Tammy is more concerned about her physical appearance than reaching meaningful goals and milestones that will truly make a difference in her life. She continues to procrastinate and resist change when she should be making extra efforts to obtain her driver's license. Although it's positive that Tammy has made changes to her diet and fitness routine, she still faces challenges that negatively affect her life. She isn't yet ready for a completely positive portrayal on the show, as it may give her the impression that she is flawless and hinder her from making the necessary changes in her life. Tammy doesn't vocalize her appreciation for Chris or her family's help. Tammy takes her family's support for granted. While Tammy is a humorous individual, she isn't particularly sweet, especially when it comes to her family. Unlike Amy, who typically remains composed and expresses gratitude towards her family members for their support, Tammy tends to ignore her loved ones' efforts and is more focused on her own emotions. Throughout the years, the TLC star has shown ingratitude towards her family members, especially her brother, Chris, and her sister-in-law, Brittany Combs. She has also not been fully supportive of her sister, Amy, despite Amy being there for her when she needed someone to talk to the most. Tammy's lack of appreciation for her brother, Chris, is a major red flag. Her entitled behavior suggests that she may not value all that Chris has done for her, including taking her to different weight loss clinics for appointments and holding her